would sit outside to share with you today a little devotional. One of the best known passages in the Bible is the Beatitudes. And today I'm going to be reading those from Matthew's Gospel. And then following that reading, I want to share just a short devotional from a book that I have been using for my own reading and occasionally sharing with you called Life in the Trenches, a daily devotional for God's people by John Beam and James Justman. So thank you for joining us, and hope you're getting to enjoy some of this beautiful weather as well. When Jesus saw the crowds, he went up to the mountain, and after he sat down, his disciples came after him. Then he began to speak and taught them, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And blessed are you when people revile you and persecute you, and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven, for in the same way they persecuted the prophets." I invite us to listen to the author's thoughts. What would the world look like upside down? Suspicion would be replaced by trust. Revenge would be replaced by mercy. Hatred would be replaced by love. Arrogance would be replaced by humility. Violence would be replaced by peace. Bigotry would be replaced by justice. What would the world look like upside down? People would seek to lift others up rather than tear them down. People would seek to understand others rather than to judge them. People would seek to stand with others rather than to ignore them. People would seek to include others rather than to segregate them. People would seek to minister to others rather than to neglect them. And people would seek to honor others rather than to dishonor them. What would the world look like upside down? It would be a world where fame and power would fade away. It would be a world where riches and wealth would be fairly shared. It would be a world where children would never starve to death again. It would be a world where people would take risks for one another. It would be a world where people would mean more than things. It would be a world where faith was not a word, but a lifestyle. What would the world look like upside down, like God's world? Some prayer thoughts for you in the coming week. Pray for those who labor behind the scenes of life, yet accomplish the will of God. Humble teachers, quiet leaders, gentle persuaders, loving peacemakers, and maybe you can think of others. And may God bless you this week and always. Amen.